Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not doing the normal intro because obviously this is going to be a book review, so I decided I just wanted to get right to it. And today's book that we're going to be talking about is Carry On by Rowell. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm a little bit obsessed with this book. It's kind of made the rounds into probably 3 videos by the time this video goes up, or it'll be 3 videos by the next video. I'm kind of filming these out of order of how they're going to appear. So basically, I bought the hardcover edition of this back in September for my birthday, or actually my boyfriend bought it for me, and I wanted to read it because I knew what it was about. I had a general idea of what it was about, and I was kind of just like, maybe I'll read it eventually. I kind of felt like I was getting sidetracked with a lot of different things, and unfortunately, I just never got around to it. And I really regret that because I know that it's something that I've been needing to do. So I really just kind of fell by the wayside in reading, and then yesterday, I just decided, okay, I really just want to start reading something, and I think I want to start with this. So a little bit ago, I started reading the beginning of this book. I got through 17 pages, and I got distracted, as I always do, and I ended up doing something else. I'm not sure what it was at the moment. But then the other night, I ended up getting back to the book and deciding that I was just going to read as much as possible. And the next thing I know, it's 1:15 in the morning, and I've read the entire book. I got through the entirety of 500 pages in one night. It was absolutely addicting. Now, for those of you who have ever read fan fiction, you know what I'm about to say next. And this story reads to me like one of those really good slow burn fics where you know what's going to happen, you know they're going to get together in the end, but it just builds and drives you crazy. And when it finally happens, it's almost like, wait, what? Wait, this is really happening? All hands on deck, this is really happening. So I was so excited when I finally got to that part. It was so cute. It was so romantic. I just really fell in love with this story. I honestly feel like we need more queer characters, especially queer heroes. It's just kind of the story I think we all need and love and want. I just really fell in love with this story. It was so good. I really don't have any other words than that. Okay. For those of you who don't know, this is actually kind of a spin-off book to the book that preceded it, which is Fangirl. Now, Fangirl is technically not about the characters in this book. However, these characters make a lot of appearances in this book, as I understand it. I actually have not read Fangirl. I didn't read it first. I'm technically reading these books out of order, but I feel like Carry On is a standalone book enough that you don't have to have the knowledge of it. You don't have to have the knowledge of Fangirl in order to understand and enjoy the book. However, I think this book is kind of like, as I understand Fangirl, and I could be completely wrong because, again, I've never read it, but as I understand it, the main character in this book writes fan fiction about the characters in this book. So it's kind of confusing because it's kind of like a book within a book. It's like bookception. So obviously I have to read this book next. This is going to be the next book I am reading. There's no question about that because I feel like it doesn't make as much sense. I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like it will make more sense after having read this book. So this is going to be next on my to-read list. But this is what I started with. So basically, this is the story of Simon Snow and his evil, not friend, roommate, soon-to-be lover, Baz, who is also a vampire. Now, I feel like it's like this crossover between Harry Potter-esque and a little bit of Twilight. Like, there's a whole line where they're in their 4th year, and Simon literally says, "I know what you are," which of course is a classic line from Twilight, which I've also never read, but I do know that line because everyone knows that line. It's the most made fun of line in the series, as far as I'm concerned. I could be wrong about that, but I know it's one of the most made fun of lines. So that's kind of what I like about this. It's so, like, over the top and campy and, like, fan fiction-esque, and yet it's so over the top that it's original again. You know what I mean? Like, it's so that it comes back around to being original, and it's very, like, if you think about Warhol, it's almost Warholian in that way, in that it's taking things that are familiar but completely turning them on their head and making them new in an artistic way. Nothing is particularly new about soup cans, and yet Warhol found a way to make them interesting, and he did that with paintings and everything he did. And I think in a lot of ways Carry On almost feels Warholian, but I just really, really love this. It just hit all the marks for me, and obviously it's something I love because it's very, very rare that a book can capture me in such a way that I devour the whole thing in one night. So absolutely, really, really love this book. Again, it's something that's very important to me to try and make sure that I'm reading more. That's why I'm really excited to start Fangirl right after this, because I want, it's obviously it's going to have some of the same characters, but different characters, as I understand it. Again, not entirely sure what this one is about. I just really loved the premise of it, and again, the two in love. We need more gay wizard stories. We just do. I know they don't call them wizards in this. They call them mages/magicians, but gay wizards, gay magical people, we need more of it. Now, as I understand it, I have done some research. Rainbow might or might not be working on a sequel to this. To which I say, please work on a sequel to this. I need more. I literally, if she decided to make this the Simon Snow series and do like 7 books, which I only say because that is the amount of books that were mentioned in Fangirl. I have read that far, so I know that much. Absolutely, I would read 7 more books of this. I would read every single book of this with these characters. I just absolutely love it. I don't know what it is. I just became very, very addicted. It's so cute, and I want to read more. Absolutely love this. 10 out of 10, would recommend, absolutely love. 5 glasses. That was my rating system on my blog, so I think I'm going to do that here. 5 Devil glasses. Love, love, love. Can't wait to see if she writes more. Sorry, I have to smell this book. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like this video and you want to see more book reviews, please feel free to give me a like, comment, and a subscribe. If you have a book you want to recommend to me that you think I should read, absolutely drop it in the comments section. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, we hope you enjoyed your stay.